I've been in the business a long time. I started way back in 1962, having just come out of school with a art diploma, and I started in the Herald Art Department, and then I got an opportunity to become an assistant account executive across at Barker McCormack, which was just around the corner from the Herald, and I was there for exactly 1 year before they transferred me to Johannesburg. And so I was part of the early Barker's team in South Africa, and I spent some 7 years there growing in the business, learning the business, working on some wonderful clients in South Africa. And then I was transferred back here to take over the company here in Zimbabwe, which I did in 1972. And then, of course, I had very good people around me, a lovely list of clients, and with the passage of time and having been in the business since the early 60s, of course you often end up top of the pile, and that's how I managed to become chairman eventually, and the CEO. There's a long history to it, of course. The agency itself is over 50 years old. It started back in what was then Salisbury in this country, 1957. It started out as ad services, and so through the plus 50 years there's been a lot of people in terms of staff passed through our hands. We've been associated with a lot of brand names, from ad services to members of the 4A's International Advertising Global Group. And then, of course, we decided that we wanted to be part of the Ogilvy Worldwide Network, and that is where we are today, and we're very, very happy and comfortable with that situation. We've had a lot of very good, skilled people in the business over the years. We've had a wonderful client portfolio. We've had a wonderful opportunity to look after some of the most famous brands in this country and regionally and indeed globally. And all that in combination with some wonderful clients and some wonderful personalities on the client side. And I think as a result, that's what's given us strength and given us the foundation to still be here and to be still probably the most successful agency still in this country, given our challenging times. I love marketing. I love marketing challenges. I love trying to find creative and advertising solutions, marketing solutions to client problems for their brands. But most of all, I think I love the people in the business, because this is a people business. And over the years, we've had wonderful people work for us here at Barker's. And it's not just within the agency. We have wonderful clients, and we have long associations with a lot of our clients. I mean, we've handled some of these clients for well over 30 years, 40 years in some cases. And it's the people really that I think are the most important thing in my life as I sit here where I sit today and have my dealings with both on the client side and of course internally with our current staff and management. I have always been very conscious of being very fit, and that hasn't changed over the years. And so for me, the best way to start a day is to start with good exercise in some form or another. At home, I do a little bit of gymming, I do a little bit of swimming, I do a little bit of running, and generally try and keep very active. And of course, there's nothing that starts the day better than a good, wholesome breakfast. That's what I think we should start every day with.